The next dhatu is Yaj Dev Puja Sangati Karana Daneshu, page 527. So Yaj means to worship, sacrifice, to meet, to give. So we say Yajana, Yajna, and so on. Yachati. So all of them, they come from this root Yaj dhatu. So Yaj Yukta Tip. This is also an Ubhayapadi dhatu. So Yajati, Yajatah, Yajanti, Yajyuktate, Yajate, ityadi. Then Vachisvapi Yajadi Nam Sankarshanah Kapile. Vacha dhatu, Nishwapa dhatu, and the Yajadis. Now Yajadis are a set of dhatus beginning with Yaj. So all these dhatus take Sankarshana when a Kapila pratyaya follows. So the Sankarshana Sangya we just did a few classes back. Sapara Sarveshwara Yavaranami Ramadesha Sankarshana Sangya. So these are the Yajadis. Yaj dhatu, do vapa, bij tantu santane, vah prapane, veng tantu santane, veng sangvarane, veng spardhayam shabdecha, vada vyaktayam vachi, vasa nivase to oshvigati vridhyo. So all these are Yajadis. So Yaj yuktate, yak, Krishna dhatu ke bhava karmana. And now because yak is Kapila, so we apply this current rule, Vachisvapi Yajadinam Sankarshana Kapile. So for Yaj dhatu, Sankarshana happens. Now what happens is, in Sankarshana, Yarama, along with the Sarveshwara following Sarveshwara, is replaced by with Irama, Vamana E. So we get Ijyate. So this is how we get word like Ijya, Ijyadhi. In Bhagavatam it comes. So the root is Yaj dhatu, Ijyate. Then Yaj yuktata, yak, then we do Sankarshana, and then we do Sapara Sarveshwara, sorry, what was it, 360? 360 is Sarveshwara Adir Vishnendrot Prasanga Matre. Yeah. So by that one, E becomes I, and we get Aijyata. And of course, we also add Dhatu Puramat. Yes. So Aijyata. Yaj Yuktadip Dhatu Puramat Sarvbhuteshe. It is a net dhatu. So we apply Vishnu Janatana Manitam Vrishnindraha Sauparapade. That one. And Asti Sebhyamid Dipsipo. And then we apply this Chasho Raj, Yaj Bhraj Parivraj Srij Braj Vrashcham, Chasho Vishnu Padante, Vaishnavecha. So Ja becomes Sha here. Because of Vaishnava is following and Yaj dhatu is mentioned. So we get Sha and then Shadhoka Se, Ishvara Harimitra. Yes, so we get Ayakshit. Ayakshit. Then Yaj Yuktatam, Dhatu Purmatsar Bhuteshe. And then Vamano Vaishnavabhyam, Ser Haru Vaishnave Natvitaha. C gets deleted by that one. Then Shasharaj, and then Shatparasya Varga Yuktasya. So we get Ayashtam. Similarly, others, Ayakshit, Ayashtam, Ayakshuhu, Ayakshihi, Ayashtam, ityadi. Then Ayashta, Ayakshatam, ityadi. Then Vachyadinam, Grahadinam cha Narasya Sankarshano Dhokshaje. Which means the Nara of the Vachyadis. Now Vachyadis are set of dhatus beginning with Vach dhatu. So Nara of the Vachyadis and the Grahadis. Again, Grahadis also a group of dhatus. So the nara of these dhatus takes sankarshana. Now actually vachyadis means vachiswapi ajadinam. Like in the previous sutra, we had this na vachiswapi ajadinam, vacha, nishwapa and yajadis. So vachyadis basically means vachadhatu, nishwapa dhatus and yajadis. So that's why vachyadis. So all these vachyadi dhatus and grahadi dhatus. The grahadi dhatus are given here. These. So the nara of all these dhatus takes sankarshana when adhokshaja pratyay follows, and grahi, jya, vai, vyadhi. Just 1 minute. So grahi, jya, vai, vyadhi, vashi, vyachi, vrashti, prachi, bhrajjinam, sankarshanaha kansarau. The following dhatus. Okay. Yes. Which are known as grahadis. Take sankarshana when a kansari pratyay follows. The previous one said the nara of those dhatus take sankarshana when adhokshara pratyay follows. This sutra is saying that these dhatus take sankarshana when kapila pratyay, or sorry, kansari pratyay follows. So the dhatus are graha upadane. So words like grahana, grah, ityadi comes from this. Jya vayohano. Vai dhatu, Vedhatadane, like a hunter is known as Vyadha, right? Vyadha, one who kills animals. Vashakanto, Vecha Vyajikarane, O Vrashchu Chedane, Prachagnipsayam, like words like Prashna, Prishta ityadi comes from this one. Brajapake. So all these are grahadis. Okay. Yaj Yuktanal, Udavaramasa Vrashnendra Nrasanghe, Sthanivad Vachana, reduplication. And then we apply 472, the previous sutra. Vachyadinam, vachiswapi ajadinam, no, vachyadinam grahadinam cha narasya sankarshano dhokshaje. The nara of yaj dhatu takes sankarshana when adhokshaja pratyay is following. So ya along with the following sarveshwara becomes irama. So it becomes iyaj. Okay. Then yaj yukt atus. So here we apply this. What was 471? Vachiswapi ajadinam sankarshana kapile. Okay.
So in 473, then, so is the table part of, so the table is what is listed in the sutra. It's exactly the same, right?
Yeah, grahadis, grahi, jya, vai, all these dhatus.
Okay, so then that tells us what are the ones in 472 also, right?
Yeah, they're the same.
They're the same. Okay.
So yaj yukt atus, and then we apply 471. Vachiswapi yajadinam sankarshana kapile. So sankarshana happens. Then we do reduplication. Yeah, E gets reduplicated. And then the Dashavatara Katmake Militva Trivikramaha. So Ijatuhu. Ijatuhu. Ijuhu ityadi. Likewise, Ije, Ijate. Yaj Yukta Yat. Kampala Parapadam Kapilaha Netya Sarveshwarayoho. and Vachisopiya Jadinam Sankarshana Kapile. So Sankarshana takes place. So we get Ijyat, Ijyat. Vap yukta tip Shab Krishna Dhatu ke. So this is do vapa dhatu. Do vapa bija tantu santane. So words like vapana, ityadi. Comes from this dhatu. So vapati.
Could you explain this thing from Brihat 6:16 about that it comes from vein?
Okay, so basically, veno vai va adhokshaje, when adhokshaja pratyay follows, so the dhatu veng, so the dhatu is actually veng, where no rama is an indicative letter, so basically it's ve. So ve dhatu gets replaced by vai when adhokshaja pratyay is following, and it gets replaced optionally. Yeah, just that much.
I see, and this sutra is not going to occur at all in this madhyam.
Right, that's why they have given it, mentioned it separately. Brihat 6:16. So vapati, vapate, then vap yuktate, yak krishna dhatu ke bhav karmano, and vachiswapi yajadinam sankarshna kapile, 471. So vap dhatu is also one of the yajadis. So we get upyate and so on. Then the next one is vaha prapane dhatu, to bear, lead, carry. So vahati, vahate, uhiyate, vaha is also one of the yajadis. So vaha yuktate ya krishna dhatu ke, we apply sankarshana and we get uhiyate. Actually, the word vivaha, vahana, vivaha means marriage, vahana means vehicle. All of these come from the root vaha prapane, which means to bear, carry, lead. So very interesting. Then bhutesha, vaha yuktadip dhataho purvat sir bhuteshe. This is anit. So Vishnu Janata Nam Anitam Vrishnindra Sau Parapade. We do Vrishnindra and Haste Sebhami Dipsipoho. Hasya Dha Naho Dha is applied. And Shadho Kalse Ishvara Harimitra Avakshit Ityadi. Then Vaha Yuktatam, interesting. Dhatu Purmat Se Bhuteshe. This is anit dhatu. So C gets deleted. Vamana Vaishnavabhyam Serharo Vaishnavinatvitaha. And then Hasadha Naudha Harigosha Tathorda Dhavarjam. The becomes Dha. Shatprasya is applied. Then Dhasya Harode Purvasatri. This Dha gets deleted. And then Sahi Vahor Ramasya or Ramo Dhalope. The of Sa Vah Dhatu becomes O Rama when Dha gets deleted. So after we delete this Dha, the becomes O. So we get Avodham. So that's Sutra 465, which I'm saying. Sahi Vahor Ramasya or Ramo Dhalope. So Avakshit, Avodham, Avakshu, Ityadi. Then Vahayukta Nal, Uddhava Ramasya, Vrishnindra Nrasinghe, and reduplication. Then 472 is Vachyadinam Grahadinam Chanarasya. Vachyadinam Grahadinam Chanarasya Sankarshana Dhokshaje. So the Nara takes Sankarshana here. Vachyadinam Grahadinam, because it's Vachyadis. So Uvaha. Then Uhatahu Ityadi. Uhu. Then Veng Tantu Santane, to weave, sew, compose. So Vayati, Vayate, Vayukte, Chaturvihantanam Aramanta Patho Shive. There was one sutra that if a dhatu is ending with Chaturvyuha, A is Chaturvyuha, and Ashiva Pratyay is following. Yak is Ashiva Pratyay. So V gets replaced by A gets replaced by A. So we get Va Yukte, Yak, and then Vachadinam Grahadinam Chanarasya Sankarshana Dhokshage. We do Nara. The Nara becomes sorry. Vachasopi Ajadinam Sankarshana Kapile. Kapila is there, so Sankarshana takes place. So Va becomes U, and then we apply Vamanasya Trivikrama Prat Krishna Dhatu Ketara Ya Pratyaye 390. So U becomes U. So we get U Yate, and so on. Yeah. I think by next time we'll complete this massive Vadi Prakaranam at last. Looks like. So, Uyate. Did you do some shlokas, Mataji?
Yes, it's just there's 3 together, so it's I just did the next Anvaya is 13, 14, and 15.
Oh, okay. Just a minute. Okay, so, text 13, 14, and 15 together. Wow, it will be something. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 7, text 13 through 15. Yada mridhe kaurava srinjayanam. Okay, before that, yesterday we heard that, like Sutta Goswami told that now he will be explaining about like the pastimes, the birth and the activities of Pandavas, plus Parikshit Maharaj, which will give rise to the katha, to the pastimes of Lord. So Yada mridhe kaurava srinjayanam वीरेश्वतो वीरगतिं गतेषु वृकोदरा विद्धगदाभिमर्श भग्नोरुदण्डे धृतराष्ट्रपुत्रे भग्नोरु भर्तुः प्रियं द्रौणीरिति स्म पश्यन् कृष्णासुतानां स्वपतां शिरांसि उपाहरद् विप्रियमेव तस्य जुगुप्सितं कर्म विगर्हयन्ति माता शिशूनां निधनं सुतानां निशम्य घोरं परितप्यमाना तदारुदद्बाष्पकलाकुलाक्षी तां सान्त्वयन्नाह किरीटमाली. Very nice. Oops, the font is so small. I think this is okay. Yada yasmin samaye kaurava srinjayanam kurusainnyanam sanjaya vanshajena dhrishta Sanjaya vanshajena. Sanjaya, is it Sanjaya? Kurusainyana Sanjaya.
Did I make a mistake?
Kaura Srinjayana.
Was it Srin or Sun? What was it? I couldn't read it.
It's Sri, not Su.
Okay, let me fix it.
Kaurava Srinjayanam Kurusainnyanam Sanjaya वंशजेन धृष्टद्युम्नेन रक्षितानां सैन्यानां च इति यावत् मृधे युद्धे वीरेषु सैन्येषु वीरगतिं वीराणां युद्धधर्मत्वात् स्वर्गं गतेषु प्राप्तेषु अथो तदनन्तरं धृतराष्ट्रपुत्रे दुर्योधने विरकोदराविद्धगदाभिमर्श भग्नोरुदण्डे भीमाक्षिप्त गदाघातेन भग्नौ उरुदण्डौ यस्य तथा भूते सति द्रौणिः द्रोणपुत्रः अश्वत्थामा भर्तुः दुर्योधनस्य प्रियं दुर्योधनस्य अभिमतं स्यात् इति स्म पश्यन्निति मत्वा स्वपतां निद्रितानां कृष्णासुतानां okay, what happened? इति स्म पश्यन्निति मत्वा कृष्णासुतानां द्रौपदी पुत्राणां शिरांसि उपाहरत् मस्तकानि छित्त्वा दुर्योधन समीपे समर्पितवान् अप्येतत् तस्य दुर्योधनस्य अविप्रियम् अनभिमतमेव आसीत् सर्वे एतद् विग्रहयन्ति निन्दन्ति एव तदा तस्मिन् समये माता जननी द्रौपदी शिशूनां सुतानां बालकपुत्राणां निधनं विनाशं निशम्य श्रुत्वा घोरं दुःसहं यथा स्यात् तथा परितप्यमाना शोककातरा बाष्पकलाकुलाक्षी बाष्पस्य कलाभिः बिन्दुभिः आकुले व्याप्ते अक्षिणी यस्याः सा अश्रुपूर्णनयना सती अरुदत् कुरोद. Is it कुरोद? It's not कुरोद, it's रुरोद. This one. This should be ru.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay.
रुरोद ताम द्रौपदीं सांत्वयन or सांत्वयन, right? प्रबोधयन किरीटमाली अर्जुनः सांत्वयन प्रबोधयन. 2 times? No. Okay, you repeated it twice. So Arjunah aha uvacha. Okay. Now so at that time yasmin samaye yada in the battlefield yuddhe kaurava srinjayanam the army of Kauravas, like the party of Duryodhana, plus the Paksha, the Pandava Paksha, the party or the army of Pandavas, which was protected by Drishtadyumna, who was born in the lineage of someone known as Sanjaya. So when such both those parties or Pakshas, like after the battle, they they got dead and they attained liberation, or they attained viragati because they were engaged in their swadharma. prescribed duty and they performed that well. So after they left their current body, so they attained like um like not salvation properly. I mean, literally with what is mentioned here, it's Viranam Viragati. They attained that. How does Prabhupada translates it? They attained their deserved destinations, Prabhupada writes. So that having attained that, Gateshu Prapteshu attained. After that,
So here they're
thereafter.
saying Swarga, so heaven, because
Yeah, I mean, in gloss it says Swarga, so right, Swarga, heaven. Thereafter, therefore, Anantaram, Dhritarashtra Putre, Vrikodaravidha Gadabhimarsha Bhagno Rudande. After that, now Duryodhana was beaten by Bhima with his Gada on his lap, Urudanda, which is lap. So such was the condition of Duryodhana. Bhima Akshipta Gada. So Bhima Akshipta Gada. Gada, what do you say Gada in English? I forgot it. It's
mace.
Mace. So the mace, which was thrown or which was handled by Bhima, Akshipta, thrown by Bhima, let's say. So by such Gada, Duryodhana's lap or Uru, thigh, was Aghata, was like broken or was stuck by Bhima's Gada mace. And then Ashwathama, the son of Dronacharya, he, in order to do good for his master, Bhartuhu, Priyam, so having understood the mind of his master Duryodhana, what did he do? I mean, he considered himself that what would please his master Duryodhana. So he cut down Upaharat, the Shirangsi, the heads of the sons of Draupadi who were sleeping, Swapatam Nidritanam, who were sleeping, and having cut them off, Duryodhana Samipe Samarpitavan. He offered those heads to Duryodhana. But even after that, Api Tasya Duryodhanasya Vipriyam Anabhimatam Eva Asit. Even after that, Duryodhana was not pleased. He was dissatisfied. Sarve Etat Vigarhayanti. And
so sorry. So sometime before you said Bhimakshipta. What was Akshipta?
Akshipta is like, literally it means like thrown, throwing something. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
You can see here.
And then Tatabhute is like in that circumstance?
Right. Tatabhute, having stuck by like Bhima, so in that condition, like, So Duryodhana was not satisfied, and Sarve Etat Vigrahanti. Plus, practically everyone was criticizing, defaming Ashwathama for his such act of cutting down the heads of Draupadi's sons. Vigrahayanti, Nindanti eva. Tada tasmin samay, at that time, Draupadi, the mother, she was very, like, she lamented. She was very like lamenting, Shoka Katara, Paritapyamana, because naturally being a mother, having heard Nishamya, Shutva, the destruction or the death of her sons, Balakaputranam Nidhanam Shutva, Dussaham Yathasya Tatha Paritapyamana. She was afflicted, she was miserable, and she was in distress, which was intolerable. Dussaham couldn't tolerate that. And then Vashpa Kala Kulakshi, and her eyes, Akshini, were pervaded or prevailed by the tears or by the drops of tears. Bindubhi, Bashpasya Bindubhi Akule Vyapte Akshini Sasa, such Ashru Purna Nayana Sati, such Draupadi, the mother of those sons, the dead sons, and her eyes were wet, not just wet, they were full of tears. Ashru Purnayana. And she cried. Arudat Ruroda. So then Kirita Mali Arjuna, then Arjuna, in order to like give peace to Draupadi, who was afflicted at that particular time. So he spoke Uvacha, he spoke to such Draupadi. Iti artha. This is the meaning. Okay.
What was Vashpa?
Vashpa means tears.
Tears. Okay.
Yeah, Bashpa means tear or tears.
And then this, was it Bindubhi or did I?
Yeah, Bindubhi means like, drops, Bindu.
Oh, I see. Okay. So there's this gloss of her being, I mean, actually, so the Sanskrit word is just that her eyes were full of tears, but then this akula vyapta.
Yeah, so the word akula is here in the shloka, right? Akula.
Yeah.
So akula means vyapta. The eyes were filled with tears. So that
It's just filled. Okay.
Yeah, so vyapta is like, filled. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
So we'll stop here and resume the next week. And Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna.